My wife, 25, and I, 26, have been married for a few months, and we've been together for 3 years. One of the biggest issues we've always had is dealing with her tight-knit family. To be specific, her oldest sister, 28, is absolutely horrible. For the last 3 years, she has done nothing but go out of her way to make our lives miserable. In the beginning of our relationship, this sister would make up fake rules to pressurize and gaslight my wife for having a good time. She would always give my wife attitude for not exercising other potential options that my wife had absolutely no interest in. She would coordinate big hangouts after church every week and invite everyone except me. And if we wanted to spend some alone time, because I wasn't invited, she'd tell her parents I was bad news. Now even after our marriage, the sister wants to spend sister time with my wife once a month to have her sister back. Mind you, she treated my wife terribly their entire lives, so this is clearly not about sister bonding. My wife has 2 other sisters, and they have no problem with me. It took a while for the parents to come around, but my wife is the first to get married, so this was kinda hard for them to see my wife move out the house first. So I basically told my wife that I am no longer doing any sort of sharing with this oldest sister. Today she once again tried to tell my wife that she can come for Labor Day fun time. Once again, I am not invited, so if you ask me, there will be no relationship of any sorts between me and this sister. My problem is that to this very day, my wife will defend her sister as if her life depends on it. Any critique I have in this sister, my wife gets extremely defensive. I know that sometimes I can be pretty harsh, but I'm really losing my patience now that this sister is literally trying to cause separation in our marriage. Am I crazy or something? My wife wants us to have a big sit-down family talk, but this sister will argue the sky is green to win an argument. It's actually her biggest flaw, and everyone who knows her will say that in a heartbeat. I'd rather just ice her out and move on, cause otherwise I'll start a big fight with her, and then I'll have to deal with the rest of the family taking the sister's side. I just want my wife away from her wicked sister.